Hello everyone and welcome to D&D with Kristi. I am Kristi. This is our weekly Dragon Heist game set in Waterdeep. And we are joining the party as, last time I guess, we have to do the wrap-up. So I think by tradition that is Yella's responsibilities. So yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, last time we started off in the middle of a fight inside of the... don't think it was a tavern. It was a hostel, I think.
Yeah, the blue light,
hostel.
the blue light hostel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which Xo got his ass kicked ever so slightly. Up by rats, then killed by Thilvar. He ended up fine. He had that fight finished. Fucking Hibara decided to light things on fire again because that never goes poorly. Perry braved the smoke for a bit to get a couple of letters off of a box. After which we all ran away because, we don't want to be arrested for another fire. Although all things here is probably still gonna happen. After which we spent a bit of time trying to figure out what the letters meant, and ended up figuring out it meant they were taking supplies from Skullport. Still kind of baffled that Skullport is like putting its name on things, but hey. For the rest, we went back to the tavern, did a last bit of preparation, and started moving towards the meeting spot to finally get those dragons.
Yes. And I think, does Mara want to do an update on her solo mission?
Oh, so
Because that's
Mara,
important.
yes. So Mara went and talked to the newspaper.
My pizza is here, so y'all just talk about whatever. I'm gonna go get my.
Well, let me do the update, and you go get your pizza.
Yeah, I will.
It's pizza time.
So our DM is
it's a good
extremely
pizza.
hungry.
Hurry?
So she needs and needs to go get food. So Mara went to the newspaper and basically dropped a bunch of shit on the newspaper's doorstep and went, "I got a scoop for you. You should come hit me up." And basically, Mara got 5 paper birds, and will be the second they arrive at the location. Mara will be sending a paper bird to the newspaper so that the newspaper can be like, the heroes of Waterdeep, blah, 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 blah. Hopefully this does not backfire spectacularly in Mara's face. I mean, it could. I don't know what the DM is thinking. Or it might not, or it might spectacularly work because Mara was basically like, I don't want to be mentioned. My team doesn't want to be mentioned, but you could totally mention Jarlaxle. And that is what Mara did. Oh, we also had a conversation with, wait, did that happen last session or the session before? With Never Remember.
The session before.
All the sessions are bleeding together.
The other thing that did happen is Hibara sent paper birds, essentially confessing to her
Crimes again. Also, you asked us to bring friend along, the fugitive, and invited the press, which is
Mara doesn't know that. Mara. Okay, so you have to understand. Mara kind of figures that that friend is a fugitive, but doesn't know he's wanted. Like she didn't see any.
That's what fugitive means.
I mean, yeah, I was just about to say what is fugitive is said a lot, but it's also kind of redundant.
Anyway, more of like the fact that Mara didn't see those wanted posters. Again, this is all because I've been listening to things. Mara didn't see those wanted posters, so there's there's stages. There's like Mara has an idea but doesn't know how bad it is.
I am back.
I mean,
But Mara
I feel like she
knows
rarely
what-
knows how bad her ideas are.
Well,
But
no.
Mara knows what friend does, that it was reported to the police, and that the police are looking for him.
But again, doesn't know about the wanted posters. So doesn't know that everybody
Wanted
is like.
posters are irrelevant. She knows every other detail.
Who's that?
I'm just saying.
Oh.
I'm just saying, you all didn't tell Mara about the wanted posters. So Mara is kind of like, I know that the police are looking for him, but I don't know how widespread. Like, yes, a fugitive is on the loose, but like, how,
is the discussion about friend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is like
Okay.
everybody looking for him, or is it just the police?
A gold-colored mechanical fugitive that we described to the police.
Right, but remember that when you all were in Neverwinter, Jarvis and the Bobs worked up some sort of polish that made it more coppery color, more like the Nimblewrights that you saw on the ship, and also like, you know, putting on disguises on Friend. So that's how Friend's been able to work in the bar without attracting too much attention so far.
I mean, that's true, but I feel like the moment you put, like, even with the disguise in front of the press,
that's
them being discovered go up a bit.
Yes, but we could just say that the Nimblewright is Jarlaxle's because he works with Nimblewrights.
I mean, I don't know if he, like, because he does have them all, but I don't know if, like, the city knows that he uses those.
Yeah, but we're not inviting the city. We're inviting the police. Or not the police. We're inviting the newspaper. That's two very different things.
I mean...
But you don't know who the newspaper are going to invite.
Yeah, I mean, I think if that moment happens, those probably just going to try and distract the reporters as he gets, like, Barry to, like, shuffle off with Friend at that area.
Yeah, go and shuffle off a buffalo. See what happens.
All right.
Anyway.
Sorry, were you done with the update then?
Yes.
Okay. I take it you didn't take Gorko with you because nobody said anything. We never made any checks for him? Okay. Right. So then where we left off was, you don't have the Waterdeep map here because it's part of the kit, but y'all remember. You were in the castle ward, really far away from the built up area, closer to like this deserted area between the shore and where the city proper starts. You had arrived there after sneaking around the city. You had sent Nez to the market to make a connection with your homunculus who is traveling with Perry. Correct? Is that all right? Okay. And then when you arrived, you sort of like went to the meeting point and 4 figures had emerged from the darkness where they had obviously been waiting for you. 3 you recognize. The one who is, the one you know the best is Felricht, who steps forward and seems to, almost like be the person in charge of the mission. He's sort of like stood at the head. Behind him is his friend Kribbik, which he's mentioned before, but you've only met, I think, a couple of times. And then standing at the back, Clue, you would recognize, oh damn it, I want to make sure I pronounce his name correctly. Yes, Saloon, Soluun, the jerk drow, who does not look happy to be there. When his eyes sort of see Mara's, they narrow. But standing next to him is...
Me?
No, sorry, Habara. I'm sorry. It was the Aras, the Mara Habara slip in my brain. All right. And then you also see a drow that you don't recognize, but you recognize more the dress and especially the hat with a ridiculous plume feather sticking out of the top of it. And I think that's kind of where we left it last time. Yep. So, right. Yes, Felricht steps up and says, good to see you. He kind of says to all of you.
Good to see you as well.
All right. So, I think that for the sake of Renier, we've brought a 4th party member along. You can just refer to as Zod, if you need to refer to him at all. But he's asked me to be in charge of the mission tonight and basically be the liaison for the drow. As we go through this now, Renier is going to be coming a little bit later because we thought with his participation we should perhaps make some arrangements on how we're going to pick up the staff from you when this is all successfully completed. So I think it's important that Renier be distracted or out of the room when that handoff happens. And Clue, Perry too, you seem like a pretty deft and agile person. I think if one of the two of you can make sure to get your hands on the staff, I'm sure we could do a seamless pass-off without anyone being the wiser.
I mean, doesn't seem too hard. I'm just gonna casually cast Mage Hand.
Okay. He looks over at you, Perry, to see, judging, like, trying to gauge your reaction.
I can think of something.
Okay, excellent. Well then, I think we can. You weren't followed, were you?
We tried our hardest not to be.
All right. That's the best I can ask for, as did we. And yet we'll just wait for Renier, and at that point you can kind of hear, he's not trying to be that stealthy. He's just kind of, he's a fighter, you know. You can hear footsteps coming up the street. The drow immediately instinctually fade back into the shadows of the night. But as soon as they get a glimpse of that it's Renier, they come forward again. And he says, hello everyone, are we ready to fix this problem caused by my father? Caused by my father?
Yes,
Mars.
Fucking Renier. Yes, we're ready. Let's get this over and done with.
Mara smiles and waves at everybody, and oh shit. Na 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 na. I'm awake. I need more coffee then. Oh, that's I did not mean to have that set. What the fuck?
That's okay. You rolling a stealth or something?
You saw guidance off for some reason.
Hold on. There we go. Let's try that again. There. What the fuck?
It's okay. I'll just take the 12.
Guidance selected.
Thank you.
It's on the global skill modifiers, probably.
All right. Yeah.
You can sort
still
that in a
playing
second.
with that.
Mm-hmm.
Mara is going to write her. Looks around.
Oh yeah.
And is sending her letter off to send her letter bird. And sends her letter bird.
Okay.
I mean,
Paper bird.
with my passive perception, could definitely notice, but he's also not going to mention it.
Okay. And you're doing
with
it.
Hibara.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Go ahead. And
Oh no, I
Hibara.
was just saying Hibara would have noticed too.
I mean, most of us would have noticed. Like,
Yeah.
the thing is pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
It's just
We'll
been...
also say that Hibara casts
It
mage
better
armor.
be good pizza.
Okay, yep, your mage armor is up. And Mara, you're sending them to this meeting rendezvous? This location here? Okay,
Yes.
all right. Yeah, Felric says, follow me, please. And Renier comes over and sort of joins your group. So there's definitely 2 cliques. It's kind of very high school. You notice, I'll call him Zardos for the purposes of this, or Zods. Sticking, is hanging out with Saloon, and Kribik just seems to be like between him and Felric, who's leading their pack. They take you over to a building that's kind of deserted, and well, it looks like it's a bit shabby. Felric sort of in a whisper explains that it used to be a windmill long time ago and has subsequently been turned into a residence, but then has fallen into disuse. And you can see that there's a kind of a, like with a windmill, there's a lower building, and then next to it is like a 2-story building that obviously used to have the windmill on it, but now it's just converted, and there is a light on in the 2nd floor window of the building. Felric brings, sort of like signals all of you to come around, and just has the building behind him and points and says, that's where we need to go.
And I guess we should get going.
All right.
Have you already scouted it out at all? Are we expecting a light in it?
Oh, well, we see we're just here. We're here for backup and to support you all. We're not going to do the job for you because that's what you're going to get famous for, right? We just brought you to the location. Now we're handing it back over to you.
Right?
Well, there's a light on in that second floor
Well, it's
window.
supposed to be empty.
Well,
Allegedly.
it's been, shall I say, it's been left to go derelict. But
So Squatters most likely got it.
yep. So now we're handing it. This is our part of the information delivery. This is the building. Somewhere in there is the entrance to the Vault of Dragons.
Clue's gonna check if the door is just unlocked.
Okay. Well, first let me take you over there. Are you going to walk right up to the house then? You guys are just going to head over?
I mean, kind of. I mean, we're just on the street, so it's not like the street is suddenly gonna be fucking booby trapped now, is it?
Right. As you're crossing the lawn, moving over.
I currently can't see anything.
Oh, God.
Are tokens on there yet, or?
Yes, your tokens are on there, and they're
Where
set.
are we supposed to be on the things? Anywhere?
On the top left-hand
Oh,
corner.
I found Clue.
You guys are light sources. How did they all turn off? They've all turned off since the last... Okay, hold on a second. All right, I will try to narrate this and work this fix at the same time. This is not going to be easy, so bear with me. Nope, yours is on at 60 feet. Clue, you can't see anything?
Nope.
Let me check the settings on the page. Dynamic lighting. How about this?
Yay!
No,
There we go. We
okay.
can see everything.
No, I still want to see what I'm supposed to see. Okay.
See what you're supposed to see?
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
A few.
Okay, this is embarrassing. I can control everyone except myself.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, I can control basically everybody but Perry as well.
Wait, where's Perry?
Perry's a special boy.
I can control Velva.
Can't control Perry.
Well, you definitely can't. Now he started using his psychic abilities.
Okay, hold on. Turned you into a panther. Okay, there's Perry. Oh, it's just lagging a bit because of the running.
Yay!
All right.
Oh, excuse me.
Also, if it is like it should under dynamic lights, there should also be a setting update on step. That means it only updates when you put your token down, not dynamically, which may reduce load.
I think I did try to do that setting for everybody to turn it off and just to have it during the. So.
I mean, currently it is doing it dynamically on my end at the very least.
Okay. Me just.
Yeah, I'm getting dynamic.
Well, now it's okay. Just going to be a little while. As you walk over the lawn.
Before we
sure.
approach the building, Velva is going to send Aloysius up to the second floor window and have a look inside. You know, just perch on the windowsill. You know, it's nighttime. It's an owl. It shouldn't make
too much
anyone
attention.
suspicious inside. Yep.
So it's weird. On your token, it gives me the options of vision, night vision, limit,
it's
field
not,
of vision.
It's on the sheet normally. It's
on the
a
map
sheet
itself?
wide. Yeah.
Okay, then let me try that. Thank you. Right, update when token.
Yep. Now it's only doing it on drop.
All right, Aloysius. What he is around a windmill made of stone. There's a lot of old and tattered furniture. There are paintings stacked up, like multiple paintings deep of very horrific scenes of twisted monsters, like sort of dotted all over the room. There's an easel with a work in progress, something with a lot of blood on the ground, and the paints, it seems like a table filled with paints and brushes, and even the smell of sort of like paints and turpentine still lingers, even though, they're not currently being used. Looking to the other side of the room, there is a large fireplace going, and there is a figure seated a few feet away from the fireplace, and as Aloysius's wings sort of bat and sit down, it leans forward and turns like around the arm of the chair to look toward the window to see what's making the noise. You see a very haggard woman with very unkempt hair in what looks to be some sort of like winter, dressing gown. And when she sees the owl, her eyes get big and she just starts out of her chair and she's like, "Spy! It's a spy! You're a spy from him! Out! Out! I know you're watching me!" And she just rushes toward the window, toward the owl.
And I'll have Aloysius fly off, and not towards us initially. I'll have him fly off kind of like in the opposite direction. This way from us, as if it's flying away, and just have him loop around out of sight, so it doesn't look like it's flying directly towards us.
All right, you guys role play for a bit. I'm gonna try to eat more than 2 bites of pizza.
Well, there appears to be a very suspicious old lady in there, surrounded by some paintings that seem right up Mara's alley.
Do you want me to go invisible and stab her?
When you say my alley, do you mean crazy, paranoid, sane, paranoid, or a delight to be around?
How about disturbing?
I would have assumed violent.
I'll show you violent. Okay, again, disturbing. But is she paranoid? Because if she's paranoid, we shouldn't probably stab her, because she might be able to work with us if we convince her that we are not after her.
I assumed Stella was talking about the art, not the old lady.
Yes, indeed, the art. It's yes. The old lady is paranoid. I doubt she could tell Aloysius was my familiar. She was yelling about something about being from him, so...
I mean, given the connections of this place, wouldn't surprise me it was just Neverember. Again.
Indeed, so...
So, the enemy of my...
I would say approach with caution.
Yes, or the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Renier.
Paranoid people tend to become everybody's enemy.
Yeah, you're just paranoid.
Renier pops up.
But we could possibly get some information from her.
Be nice if we encounter her.
Renier steps forward. He said, "You said that the paintings, are they very gothic in scope?"
Yes, that's about what I would say, yes.
You're right, there's a tie to my father. Oh, God. It's Kaelane. Oh, God, he's destroyed another life. When my father was still the Open Lord of Waterdeep, Kaelane was an up-and-coming artist, very fashionable, started moving in the circles of high society who like to seem very hip and on the edge of whatever's currently trendy. She met my father and he asked her for a portrait. And from that portrait, it turned into an affair, which lasted for a while until he became in love with something else. Neverwinter. I mean, Kaelane reached out to me a few times to try to get messages to him. She was feeling very angry that he had abandoned her and that he wasn't returning her messages. And And then I just stopped hearing from her, but there was so much else going on, I didn't think to make the effort to follow up. But if that's her, she's got magic, and she's not stable, I don't think. I don't know that you could reason her with her. Maybe if I can get in there and speak to her, she'll recognize me.
Well, given your story, I severely doubt she would like you very much.
Well, we
at
left
this
on
point,
good terms
so-
because, my dad abandoned me and betrayed the city as well, so we sort of commiserated over what a failing he was as a human being. If she can remember me, it would make her feel better.
I mean, by you having that conversation, I'll make sure to stand behind her with a sword drawn.
No. We are not going to traumatize this woman further.
I mean, if I don't have to stab her, I don't have to stab her. But if
How about
you do
we
have
don't
to,
approach
be
her
ready.
with violence?
If I'm invisible, standing with a sword while they're having a nice conversation, how is that violent?
If she has
You are aware
magic,
that's not-
how do you think
Yeah.
your invisibility is going to protect you from being noticed?
Unless she has true sight, at which point, fair enough, probably would be an issue. But what are the chances of that?
Also, you don't do that to a paranoid person. That just makes them more paranoid and less likely to trust the person they're having a conversation with.
I mean, you're assuming she's gonna figure out I'm there, but she isn't. Unless
don't
I
know
even
that!
stab her.
Why are we risking Renier's life for you to go stabby on a poor woman who has been brutalized
I'm
by
saying
the
we
person
don't
we hate?
risk his life by fucking making her talk to an unstable magic user with no backup.
Well, I'm not saying we'd put him in there with no backup. I'm saying we put him in there with a kind face that's not going to go stabby.
Just
And Mara
saying.
just looks at him
Safe.
and goes, how many battles have we gotten into because you've done something stupid? That's just the look on her
I mean,
I must have
One
been
that you can't
drinking, but
prove it.
Mara is making a lot of sense here.
when I make sense, that should be your problem. And she just kind of is like doing the like Italian mother, like arms flapping, just being like, I'm done with paranoid people. You don't do that shit unless you want them to kill you.
all I'm saying is if she doesn't figure out I'm there, then I won't influence her behavior whatsoever.
Yeah, but
until
she
goes aggressive. Stab.
yes, but if she does realize you're there, all hope of us having any kind of rapport with her go out the window.
Fine.
If we're going to make contact, we need to be, well, at least appear honest.
Thank you.
Well, that's the thing. If Clue is invisible and walks in the room and she doesn't see him, then
Yes, but we want to make sure we have to appear honest.
will you listen to me for a change? If
Oh,
Clue
like you
walks in-
listen to me.
Chloe's
start
just
with
walking
that.
towards the door at this point, like, nope, worth it. Get this thing going.
All right,
But go on, Delvar. Convince me that letting Clue go in there invisible with a magic user we do not know has true sight or not is not going to trigger her paranoia further.
As I was saying, if Clue walks in there invisible and she sees him, we know she has true sight. If she doesn't see him, then she doesn't have true sight, and he can position himself ready to defend Renier if she does turn violent.
And what's the difference between having Renier go in first and having either myself, friend Hibara, go in after? Where she
We're
can
not
see
going to
us.
have much of a choice in
Because
that.
neither of you could be invisible in case it's needed.
And we can't defend Renier from our position?
we will be just outside. We will be able to get in quickly. But if Clue can get in and get behind her, if she cannot see him,
fine. We
He
let
would
Clue
be
go in,
alone.
but we don't let Clue go in alone, which is what he is doing.
You know what? I like to
Louis
see what
said that.
happens to Clue. Like, let's go ahead and go with Delvar's idea. Let's do it. If it works, then I will say I was proven wrong. If it doesn't, I'm going to laugh my ass off at both of you. Yeah.
I'm not saying about sending Clue in alone. I'm saying sending Clue in with Renier.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
listening
we
to
can
me
do
now.
that, but first we have to catch up with Clue.
Yeah, Clue fucked off again.
By the way, as you guys are having this conversation, you can still hear her yelling about spies from her second floor window. She's like at the window now, kind of like going from window to window in that room, just sort of like, I see you, I know you're out there, go away, yelling about spies out there. He's always watching her. He wants to make sure she's miserable. So yeah, that sound is going on as well.
You know what, Perry? They don't want to listen to me. So, let's just go. If Clue totally fucks this up, then he fucks it up.
Yeah. Well, he seems to be right on course for that already. So
Yep.
let's.
All right. So, Clue, did you just walk off? Did you just go? To the
Yeah, I
door?
just walked up to the door and just started checking if it's locked.
Right there, where you're standing, a stone staircase. A curved set of stone stairs climbs about 20 feet to with broken roof, shingles, mud, and mold. So yeah,
On the outside?
Sorry, no. I should you there. One. The yeah. All right.
Oh, the door to
That's
Hold
a
on.
window.
That's a
that's a
window.
window. Where the
Yeah.
fuck
This is the door
Doors
down
over
here.
here, Mara.
Oh, okay, cool.
Looks like there's
I can't...
some other doors over here too.
All right, cool. I can see.
As you walk in, Hibara, you hear a sound. You know
She hasn't walked in.
you have looks at you because he recognizes it too. It's like, okay, you need to going in, and you all are at the front door. So
Correct.
Okay.
And then Perry and Belvar and Mara.
Yep.
after him.
We Clue fucked
And the
off.
homunculus is just hanging around now.
okay, it's the high
That's
pitch.
what that is.
It's the high pitched sound of a fungus you recognize.
Oh, so we would definitely hear it outside then.
Oh yes, you would. It's whatever
Okay.
that wailing fungus is that whines whenever anyone moves near it. So Clue, yeah, the door isn't locked as you walk in. However, and you step across the threshold, you start to hear this really, really annoying whining noise, which Felric and Hibara immediately recognize. And the voice upstairs stop, and she starts screaming, "Save me! Save me, my pretties! Save me!"
Kalicia's gonna yell back, "We're not here to hurt you!"
All right, so I guess since you guys are like moving around and things, let's just get a little bit of organization on here. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and then click on initiative. So what I'll do is I'll basically give Clue a sort of like a surprise, the equivalent of a surprise round, because he's there. So I want to see what you do before we... Yep, there's...
I was like, do I tell them about the fact that I rolled an 18? That my 7 is fine. I'll sit here and pout.
All right. I think that on here start to go and start to, like to the building. And so as he does that, he draws. So I won't sort it out now because it's a clue. You pass over the threshold of the doorway. You hear the whine, hear the yelling. So yes, what would you like to do? Oh, by the way, the
okay. Okay. So it's annoying. The astral side, she definitely would have guessed at this point. So invisibility is unlikely to actually do anything here. So he is going to start by just taking his movement up here. I assume he doesn't particularly see anything at this point.
What you do notice is that there, the painting described, the hallway is actually lined with them. They're just sort of like, not even like I'm tempted to be hung in a way that's beautiful. It looks like they're just sort of put up because, like for a place to put them. You want to do an investigation to see what you can see about them?
Okay, sure.
Right. Looking at the paintings, I mean, you can see it's fine. So it is, though, imagine a canvas that's the background is almost entirely pitch black. And then within that blackness, you can see, I don't know, almost like leathery wings. And what really stands out are some like red eyes that seem to draw your attention to these forms on the paintings. They seem to be caught like in mid-motion and mid-flight. Mostly what allows you to organize the information is the red eyes, and you kind of build out the sense of the figure, separating different layers of black and gray and smoke and dirt, as it's a very dark and monstrous looking form on the painting.
Okay, technically,
and you can still hear upstairs. You can still hear upstairs saying, "Save me, my pretties! Save me, my pretties!"
Okay, in that case, Clue is gonna move up to this wall with bonus action dash, and then just hide behind the corner with his saber drum and just keep a ready action for if anything tries to run past him.
Okay, as you sort of you're snuggling into sort of a hiding place. Is that okay?
Well, just like against behind the corner, so if anything like tries to come down the stairs, you can just
okay. As you're standing there, sort of hiding, you hear noises. You hear like fluttering. And you start to hear like a really weird, almost like ripping sound, like canvas tearing, stretching, bursting forth, and then quite suddenly, you hearing the noise. Goes back. In darkness.
Hello,
This is
my old
inconvenient.
Shouldn't have fucked off.
If I can't see them, they can't see me.
That's not how that works.
All right, so with that, I will be rolling initiative. So let me get on them into the turn order. Oh, I've got that. I guess I'm and I forget what I meant to do. Okay. Hopefully this won't come up as the name, but it probably will. But just meta it if you. All right, that works. Oh well, that too. Okay, that's fine. That works even better because then you don't know what it is that you're fighting. Perfect. All right. They suck, but that's all right.
I mean, I can still read Dark Mantle in the initiative roll, although I do not know what the dark mentalist. So works out.
Yeah, I
We've fought
clicked
those
on the
before,
wrong thing.
too.
Oh, have you? In this game?
Yeah, remember? Down there where right before we met Dabby?
Was that a dark man?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, to sweet squid things. Ah,
I'm pretty sure. Unless I misremember what a dark mantle is.
Yeah.
That's
well,
also
I definitely
possible.
don't remember what they did.
All right. Well, you're gonna.
Oh, because you were selecting the darkness token.
At the top of the I wanted. That's why. All right, that's okay. You can see Dark Mantle, so just meta it. Just pretend like your players don't know, unless you actually don't know, in which case it's helpful. Right. So
I don't know, and Perry doesn't know, so this is easy.
exactly.
I'm very confused.
That's true. Perry was not here.
Yep.
I mean, Clue would know, but I definitely don't. I completely forgot what they did.
Hibara, you are back. You see Felric start to move along the side of the building, sneaking toward a Clue and the entrance of the building because of the alarm going off. So what would you like to do?
Yep. She's just gonna cozy up to Zod
Mm-hmm.
and lean over and whisper to him, I need to talk to you about Dragon Staff.
Oh, well, shit.
He signals the other ones to go forward and says, let's talk. Let's talk. Sorry, he's very James Bond.
In this form.
Because he
But-
knows you.
Yeah. So you just need the staff, right?
Yes. Oh. Yep, that's correct. I just need to return it to the Open Lord. I mean, after a slight delay and a little conversation. But yes. Why?
Yeah, but you don't need it to be work.
I sense, Hibara, there's something that you need. What would you like? You keep saying
For
the word
dragon
need.
staff. For the dragon staff to not work.
That's very interesting. Now, why would you want the dragon staff to not work?
Because it's wrong. And I think that's about time for our turn.
Okay, so that was conversation is to be continued. That's 6 seconds of conversation. Perry.
Oh dear. Well, Perry's going to cautiously enter, not knowing what he's going to find. So, would Perry see what
Investigation.
that is?
An investigation check.
Now I have a question. I do have a question, Kristi.
Mhm.
Is that thing in the sphere of darkness?
Yep.
Then it should be completely obscured.
Yeah, then Perry can't see it.
Oh,
Perry's
right.
black.
No, you're right.
You
Yes,
just see the big black bubble.
correct. What you see at the end of the hallway is it just looks like pitch black. It's really weird. Like there's hallway and it starts to spread out, and then there's just this actual like circle of blackness, darkness at the end of the hall.
Wow. Well, I
You also do. What did you get for your investigation? Go ahead and roll me a.
haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, okay.
So,
Or I guess you could just do me a perception too. Investigation, yeah. You also notice that these paintings on the wall are. The creatures inside them are moving. Perry, when you look closer, you can kind of make it out. It's difficult to see because there's sort of this blackish brown, but you definitely see the eyes in the painting. And you're watching them. It's almost mesmerizing. You can see them move. You think maybe it's some sort of hallucination, some sort of like magic, some optical trick. But then you notice something really weird. It's getting closer to you. It really looks like it's flying toward you.
oh dear. Perry's just going to throw a psychic blade at it.
The painting?
He can't see it. Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh,
just, it's a
the
painting.
painting.
Yeah.
Can't see the painting, yeah.
Yep.
The monsters are coming out the paintings.
Wow.
I figured that from the canvas ripping.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead, Art. Yeah. You managed to slash through the painting, but that actually now seems to bring the creature almost instantaneously to your plane. And yeah, it's basically crawling out now. You've basically opened a gate for it to walk through. You've done his job for it.
Oops. Oh, well, he's got a backup. He can now attack the creature.
Okay.
So where is that creature, by the way?
Where is it? It's yes. It's past the door. It's when you walk in,
Okay.
It's actually the first thing you see on the wall is this now painting of a dark, leathery winged creature crawling out at you.
Fits right in front. Forward he goes. Oh, the other blade.
Nope, that's not gonna hit.
Oh well.
All right.
Oh, that's his turn.
You're outside, right? Oh no, where you? Oh no, you've seen
Yep.
You've seen Perry attack a painting.
Mm-hmm.
And
You see big blade slice open a painting and then something come out.
So I'm assuming there's like a bunch of paintings just all down the wall, yes?
oh, you're not in the building yet.
Like, yes, but you said I could see Perry attacking a painting. So
Yeah, Perry was like through the door. You could see Perry.
Yeah, it was in a straight line between you, Perry, and the painting. That
Yep.
Perry attacked.
It's literally across, and when you open up the door, it's right there. It's the first thing you see.
So, yeah, now that I'm in the building, the painting's going all down the wall, yes?
There's one
Okay, so,
in front of you. It's not going all the way down the wall. It's just like it's bigger than a portrait, you know. It is smaller than a landscape, but it's kind of like just a wall. And you can, if you
so
get
it's
close
just
enough,
the
you can
one
see the
painting
creature.
then.
Yep, you can. There's one painting right in front of you. If you want to take a look around,
but
you
are
can
there
take a
any
look
more-
around.
Yeah, are there any more paintings along this wall?
Yeah, there are paintings.
That's what I was asking. Okay.
Then say-
So Theldar will come
See if I can see more
here.
paintings. So, yeah.
Anyway,
Well, I saw Perry attack a painting. I entered the building and asked if I could see more paintings along the walls. So,
Okay.
but yeah. So Theldar will
'Cause
stand
It
there.
was a big painting, and I said no, it wasn't one big painting running
No,
along the
I
wall.
didn't.
Okay.
oh my god.
There was a miscommunication. We have solved
Yeah,
it.
Right, so yeah, Theldar will stand there. And in a, what is it, a 30-foot line? Let me just double check.
I think it's 30 feet if it's what I'm thinking.
Yep, 30 feet by 5 feet. That's exactly what I want. So let's see how far that's going to measure. Yep, so it'll cover the whole length of the hallway there from me. That's perfect. And I'm burning all those paintings.
Okay. As the explosion heads down the hallway, the canvases just rip, and you start to see creatures fill the hallway. Like the line where you had it, there were two more kind of like exploded, and then flappy wings start emerge from the broken canvas or the torn and destroyed canvas.
Well, less an explosion, more like a, just like the ground just like bursts into flames, like huge, just like it fills up with fire, so it's like burning everything in its path.
Okay. Yep, there's a big flame.
So it
Oh
should
yeah,
just,
does Clue, can you do me a dex save?
Okay, if I'm in the line, although would that be disadvantaged because I can't see shit?
Yes.
Why is Clue doing it?
Well, you down.
It's a 30-foot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
there's
There's one side of the
line.
hall.
but not that far. It's just to here, 5 foot, so it doesn't go anywhere near Clue.
It's a straight line. So we're picking one side of the wall then.
Yep.
So you get one more painting on that side of the wall. So because there's one more down the wall there. But if I had the idea that it was going to like take up more of the hallway and just sort of fill the hallway, but that's the situation for me. So yep. So I will technically this one here is that one. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, it's only giving me text.
Maybe that's because I don't. Maybe I don't have the compendiums attached to this because.
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, I don't think you have the compendiums in.
It's in
Showing up
there.
It is?
I'll just paste the description. There
Okay.
you go.
Oh, thank you,
Misspelled it,
Perry.
That's why.
Okay, so it's 5 feet wide, so you're doing it along the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go flaming down. One creature emerges. Eyes in this canvas because I thought the thing was wider. Anything else with your turn?
Are they not going to take damage as they're being hit by the spell?
There's
Or
nothing for the
make their dex
canvas.
saves at least.
Well,
I mean, wouldn't the one Perry had revealed already, wouldn't that one also be into line? So at least that one should be hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
well, it's 5 feet. A little bit closer.
So it's one square wide, but he's doing a layer.
The idea was it was going right along the side of the wall, and then 5 feet out there. It looks like the one that I have sat is on right next to the 5
Yeah.
feet.
Whole area in fire.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the make a save. Yeah. So that was the length of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
And basically, I've just drawn that area, so that whole area there is now on fire.
A bunch of painting as a wall and are on fire, and after you destroyed one of the canvases, a creature crawled out of it.
yeah, but the creature that was already revealed by Perry would have also taken the damage, right?
Correct.
Because it
Sorry,
was also in that line.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was thinking about the one at the end of the hall and the one at the side of the wall. So yes, it will need to do 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Nope. What does it take for?
16 damage.
Okay. So the one by Perry, the cross, is taking 16 damage. Come on, enter. There we go. All right. Anything else with your turn?
Nope.
Okay. But you hear flapping next to
at
you.
this point, Chloe is massively freaking out because he has dark vision. This is the first time things have ever truly and honestly been done for him.
Yeah.
So he is freaking the fuck. She's like, just gonna run straight back out, straight back where he came. Suddenly see a bunch of things flying around and just gonna try and stab that guy.
By Perry. Okay, yep. Roll me an attack.
Yep. Flame blade.
That's going to be a miss.
Actually, yeah. Fuck it. It's been ages since I used. I'm going to use Favored by the God, so that's
Okay.
2d4 extra for the hit. So I did a total of 17
Yeah.
for the hit.
That will hit.
No, 17,
that's 17
all for
on the
hit.
attack roll.
So I mean, does a 17 hit.
Yeah, a 17 hits.
In that case, I do 22 damage.
All right, you can describe how you killed this leathery thing.
Clue is just screaming his head off as he just like darts out of this cloud of darkness. Just so as he just like stops for a second, just breathes as he can finally fucking see again, and then just like takes 2 steps forward. It's like his blade just catches fire, and he just like spins this thing between, like shoves his rapier through this thing's head and just spins it to the ground.
So Clue was screaming in terror for a second there.
Yeah, he does. He's not used to doctors. It's what the fuck? What the fuck?
I don't know. Kristi, would a 5 recognize that as Clue's voice screaming in terror?
No, you just hear like a high scream.
Okay, so okay.
Who's just kind of standing there. It's like, how is that how darkness is for you all the time? How do you live?
Anything else with your turn?
Yeah, I guess whoever's hitting this guy next, you get an advantage.
Okay. Next up is Mara. You hear a kerfuffle and a scream from inside the building. Where are you, by the way?
I am out. I'm right here. I'm
okay.
nowhere near the door, so
Okay.
all I hear is the kerfuffle, and that is it. Mara's just shaking her head, going, sounds like just fucking off doesn't work. Like she says to nobody in particular, because she's alone. But Mara goes ahead and moves to the door. I think I can do that, yeah. But just kind of stands in the doorway and sees Perry, sees Stelvar, and sees Clue, and will hold her attack until a weathery beastie comes near her.
Okie dokie.
Or at least within her sphere of influence.
Okay. And that's anything else? That's everything?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. All right. Next up. All right. So, Clue, the one at the end of the hall. Well, I guess you can't really see it because darkness at the
Yeah, a lot of darkness. Mm-hmm.
Yep. That big blob of darkness to
I know. Lily's freaking out again. Why? How? Why won't this nightmare end?
So Perry, Mara, and Clue, you are all in darkness. You're in magical darkness. And then Clue, you feel this flutter of wings, and yeah, it's gonna come at you. So, oh, that's a 20.
Well, definitely hits. I'm gonna use my action to half the damage to only 5.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, you have 5 damage, but now you have a dark mantle on your face. You have it covered up. It engulfs your head. You're blinded, and you also currently can't breathe.
What?
Basically, you think about Alien.
That takes a strength save. Fuck. It's bad at those.
So now it's just muffled screaming.
Well, it's kind of like over his mouth too, so you can't even get enough air in his lungs to scream. He's suffocating. But here's the thing: in D&D, when you can't breathe, it takes like a minute or something for you to actually pass out. So you don't have to worry about like passing out in the next 2 rounds. Kelsey, you can't see darkness.
No, I know, but can I hear? Mara doesn't care. Mara has lived in darkness, but can she hear Clue freaking out about the darkness?
Yeah, give me a perception check instead of investigation, because I'm going to rely on your senses to kind of pick up what's going on.
Sure thing.
All right. You hear so you're standing there. Everything is fine. You hear Clue kind of panting because he seems really. You've never seen him this agitated before. And Perry is kind of looking at this dark, leathery creature that's crawled out of this painting that you don't know about yet. But and then it goes suddenly dark. And you hear kind of like, what the? And then you go, and you can't hear Clue next to you anymore.
Okay. So I don't hear Clue screaming.
You don't hear him breathing. You can hear him moving, but you can't like hear him panting anymore.
Okay.
And you can kind of hear.
Well, Mara is like currently laughing because she's assuming that the is him screaming. Because she's an asshole.
Okay.
And also no one was listening to her, so they're like, you know what, they all deserve it.
I just realized whoever is, I think, doesn't have advantage anymore because I need line of sight for the thing. I use the action on. So everything's dark. That doesn't work anymore.
All right. Thelvar, you hear coming up from behind you the sound of leathery wings. It sounds like more than one. And actually, let me just check something. I don't think that there's any save for this. Hold on. Let me just check on the darkness. Yes, 15-foot radius. Lasts as long as it means concentration, up to 10 minutes. Yeah, there's no saving throws. It's just magical darkness.
Oh, wait, hold up a minute.
Yep.
15-foot radius.
15-foot radius. 1-5.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the current circle you have, I think, is like a 10.5-foot radius.
It should be maybe a little bit bigger. A 3x3. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
I
like-
thought.
Yeah. Well, 6x6. Because it's radius.
Oh.
6x6.
Geometry.
So, Felfar is also blind. Or at least, Felfar is also in darkness.
Yes.
I mean, wouldn't the darkness be centered on Clue now, considering the thing is on his...
Well, yeah, it's kind of
Depends on
on
where the
Clue.
darkness came from.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get to the one. Stop being. I want everything now. On the wrong layer. So let me pull this out. To it, something like that.
Maybe. It's hard to see because I'm scared.
Yeah, and it's dark.
Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah, it's a 30-foot diameter now.
Yeah.
So Thelvar is just slightly out of range. It's like right up to his nose.
Except for things that are behind him. One of them is up. Darkness. Its turn. Then it's got a little buddy. I'm gonna on the for how this is. At least you can do the attack to see if the second one.
Nope.
All right. But feel other. It's very disgusting. And your instinct flap it away and you. Yeah. You're hearing more and more chaos.
Back to conversation.
That's what you need.
And she had said that she wants the dragon staff to be off. So
Ask Barrow, why don't you want Waterdeep protected from dragon?
you don't need a dragon repulsion sphere for protection. There's more than just murdering dragons. I mean, there's kind of a whole branch of the dragon family that just goes around and does nice things for people and stuff.
How about I have a proposal that I can offer you? And we're going to leave it there.
All right.
That seems like about 6 seconds of conversation.
As for you to have a casual conversation as who's
Hey,
actively...
she has trust in y'all. She doesn't know about magical darkness yet. She believes y'all are good.
All right.
Apart from the screaming clue.
I mean, she doesn't know that was Clue.
That's a good point.
That's why I wanted to establish that. If she knew it was Clue, it would have been slightly different.
By the way, Jarlaxle has not let Saloon go off on his own. He still stood next to him. But Felric now and they are Kribic. Yes, thank you. Looking inside a doorway of complete darkness, and they realize, oh, this is not a good situation. So I'm gonna for the purpose of keeping them in the churn. Yes.
Don't forget friend.
Oh yeah, where's friend?
Oh, yeah.
Who's running friend? I should.
I'll run him, but I completely forgot to roll for him.
Yep. Can do that too.
Second. Where is this? Don't see his initiative. I'll just
I can see his initiative.
Thanks. What there it is. Okay, so he had a good roll. Okay, asshole.
Jealous.
I mean, he rolled fucking. He got a 22. That's a good roll. Wish I had that good of a roll.
And after.
I mean, at this point, there's been some screaming. Guess he is going to, because he can't do much else, just dash up to the door, see the darkness, and just go, And that's his turn.
Okay.
I mean, he did his movements. That's basically all he's going.
Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Is this guy, this leathery fucker, he's close to Mara. Oh, wait, Mara can't.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
They're all
blinded.
fucking blind.
Right.
How much does Clue trust Perry?
I mean, he is blind with a thing on his face. So currently, he trusts fucking nothing.
Okay, Perry's going to make a grab for Clue because he heard Clue go quiet, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
I assume if I roll perception, is there a chance Perry can fly to the creature on Clue's face? And then try to
Well,
stab
basically,
it?
any attack rolls that you would make are at disadvantage. So you can make any attack roll you'd like. It's just at disadvantage.
Also, not trying to back it, but I do remember parrying having the ability to make telepathic links, which might be handy at this point.
It would
You
be
have to see people for that?
if he could see exactly.
Well, fuck.
Should have set that up early. Does that last? How long does that last?
As many hours as I roll on the die.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Perry's going to just, with one hand, try to feel for Clue and get an idea where the creature is,
Mm-hmm.
and then with his main hand, see if he can stab it. Does it
Don't forget. Also disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yes,
Right.
sorry. Let me roll a second. 15.
Oh, you reach out and you kind of air. You just got air this time. So no hit there. Although you did feel it on him and it felt really gross. You kind of like were a little bit revolted when you reached out and you kind of like felt it between his shoulder and his neck. You could feel it, like you could kind of like feel it it was on his neck.
Blue's been face hugged.
Yes, their face hug. Right. Okay. Sorry, let me go ahead. Put other circle up just to remind you. Oh no, put player. I did. So I'll. Yes. Around these two flames. Can't see. You can hear though the sounds of them, especially the one that just fluttered past your head.
Okay. Thalvar's going to charge up a shocking grasp and attempt to attack the one that he can kind of hear moving around behind him here.
Mm-hmm.
So, shocking grasp.
Yeah, that's going to be a hit. See, can you? Yes, a 1. Okay, all right. Yeah, the darkness stays up. But yeah. No, sorry, 12.
12 points, yes.
I
Yes.
knew it was 12, but 15 came out of my mouth because I was looking at the 5 when I said it. Hey, I know you comes to deal with token layer. Okay. All right, now top, hurrah. Okay, so that guy, and he has 12 damage. So yes, you want to like you make contact, hear a scream, and then to you.
Okay, and then attack again with the offhand attack.
In the
which, yep.
Okay.
In which again another 20.
Mm-hmm.
So
Further.
that does another 7, and then my extra attack. Misses.
Okay. No, that's actually a hit. If it's a 6. Oh, you're a disadvantage. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. There. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
No, because that was my 2 attack per turn and my bonus action offhand attack.
You can hear like a gurgling, a foaming, like something that just doesn't sound healthy to your, I don't know which way you're facing, but to the side of you from where you just made your attacks. So it sounds bloodied. I don't know if that's a thing, but it is now. Right, we are to Clark. Hides it dark. Dark on your face, you can't breathe.
Clue doesn't particularly like this, so he's gonna start by activating a spell ring and giving himself, Thalvar, Mara, and Perry plus.
Okay.
And then, unfortunately, he can't use his flame blade because he can't speak, but he's gonna just try his hardest to stab the thing on his face and not his own face.
A hit.
24.
Yep.
And do 18 damage.
Yes, as you do 18 damage, as you feel the knife make contact and slide into the brain. Damage, right?
Yep.
You take 9.
Okay, paladin.
All right. There. Figure out if there's a. Make sure and keep you hip.
There was. It's
I
the
thought
one
that
at
was the one that.
bottom. Is yeah.
Is the one that's on you. Okay.
Okay. So.
So yeah, you just hear.
Honest,
Okay. Mara, or sorry, Hibara, you want to do another perception check?
I'm not sure I'd be able to hear that.
Oh, I guess he is.
She's
He's got a.
outside,
Well,
and
yeah,
he's
because he's got a thing
muffled.
on his face. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Krippig still can't see anything. Is not. Is he can hear stuff happening. I know what he's gonna do.
Also, Clue does still have his movement.
Okay, yeah.
Would he be able to
You could
figure out how to get outside while?
Well, here's the thing: is you can. I will say that you're standing right next to the wall, right? And you knew you were next to the wall, right? So it's if you could remember what direction is the door now that it's completely dark. And you've probably twisted yourself around with this thing on your face. Make a move for and say odds you head toward the door, evens you head toward north.
Okay, so a 1d4.
Yeah.
So
You manage to grab it, you can kind of feel the wall, so you know there's something solid you can follow.
and he's just gonna barely get outside, but the darkness will be following him. So, yeah, Kerberg is just in darkness now. He just saw darkness move towards him.
That is okay, and you did Krebik was actually talking to back this coming there go to the orientation of the darkness, so I know how far away that's the one I did for. Please roll 20. Okay. Out the door. He's properly have it. Okay. Is now can't actually kind of like. Let me see if. Next to him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have him make a dexterity save, with the idea being that if he can make it and he can reach out in the darkness and still grab friend, he would. So, let's see. Oh, his dex is it's a saving throw. Ability check. So, come on. With my sheets, please, pretty please, with sugar on it. Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna roll over d20 and make the additions. This is faster. Okay. Oh, that just sucks anyway, even with his +4. So no, he manages to stumble backwards, but he can't reach out and find friend, so he manages the dark. And anything. Felt too there. Okay. Because they're both from the Underdark, so. It is.
I do assume that Hibara can see the now blob of darkness. That's
yes, you can kind of hear a little commotion. Yes, also Jarlaxle looks over and almost looks exasperated. It's like, oh, fuck. So yes, your attention has definitely been gotten this time. Laura.
Okay. Do I hear this guy?
Any of your attacks?
That one that's on Clue.
Not. Oh yes,
Okay.
it is. Sorry, no. I'm sorry.
Also, that's the guy that's on Clue's head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead.
No,
No,
he's
he's-
on Clue's head. He's very much alive. That's part of the problem.
Yeah. You
Oh,
can,
That was the
however.
face hugger.
Yes, that's the face hugger by Clue. Clue is the center of the face hugger, and so the face hugger moved with Clue. But you can hear flapping to your to your side. So from where Mara is standing, you can hear flapping.
This way, right? That one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mara's like, oh, hello, darkness. This is great, just great. I finally have an ability to see, to see in the dark, and now I can't see shit. Great, just great, fucking shit, man. So she's gonna go ahead, take a swing.
Mm-hmm.
It misses because it's 8 plus 2. Wait, yes, 8.
Advantage.
Yes. Right? I did. Yeah, okay. Nope. I missed.
Yep. Okay. Anything else?
Mara really truly just wants to kind of sit down in the middle of the darkness, but she just stands there.
Okay. Jarlaxle says, should we continue this later?
I guess. I mean,
Bumble
I
screaming
don't-
from the distance.
Oh, poor Clue.
I mean, we can continue if you'd like. Oh, my proposal. It's up to you.
Also, the insight roll, a 15
Mhm.
to, because you said he reacted to the blob of darkness at hearing, right?
Yes.
Would that insight tell Hibara if that he knows that, like, what would have caused it, or if it's just like, oh, blob of darkness, that's annoying.
Ah, yes. You know that expression people have on their face when they're someplace and then they see their ex walk in and they're not on good terms with them, and they just like,
Yeah.
this fucking asshole, seriously? That's the look he had on his face.
Okay, good. So then she'd be like, I do want to know your proposal, but also you know what this is? And she points at the blob of darkness.
Dark mantles. Yes. You need to keep them away from your head and stab them till they die and hope that they don't throw a constant darkness spell on you in the meantime. Makes it harder to kill them. Oh, and don't stab them when they're on people's faces.
Wow!
I feel like that goes without saying.
You would think,
But-
right? You wouldn't like want to stab someone's face with a creature on it just on the off chance you hurt yourself, right?
The 15 would also tell her the size restriction for their ability. Because she's seen these before.
She's seen dark mantles. They are
Yeah, we
small
fought 'em before.
monstrosities. Yeah, they're small monstrosities.
Okay. Then, yep. I'm gonna need you to make Hibara's token 4 squares big. Kristi.
I can make token 4 squares. Limited. We don't have
Good.
of my. I can go to my normal thing. So 2 by 2 or 4 by 4.
2 by 2.
Words to a large creature.
Yep.
Give
An acid.
stand out a bit more. Drop. God.
Oh no, Hibara is turning to a large creature.
Oh. She's trying to creature. Size of.
Yeah, she's taking up.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean, token. I thought you had something, but you actually.
No. Yes.
Oh, no.
I wanted you to change Hibara.
Got it. Yeah, I didn't realize when you said I token. You. There you go. Big.
Perfect. Pretty
I
much.
mean, she isn't particularly goth, but she is now at least big.
I don't think it changes movement speed. Yeah, just damage. So
And an advantage on strength checks.
Yeah. So, boom.
All right.
So
You're big.
yeah.
You are enlarged.
Yep. And that'll be it for the moment.
Mara, large and in charge. Mara really wishes she could see this.
Yeah, you're gonna be surprised if the
It's
spell
Fred
drops.
next.
Oh, you know
The
what?
fact that they cast darkness is really good because Mara would totally want a face hugger. She'd be like, oh, I'm gonna name it Ribley.
All right, I'm gonna actually retro because with is clue you made contact with it, but it has to do a con check or its concentration. So
Oh yeah, 40 darkness.
nope.
Fails.
Oops. So you still can't see because you got a thing on your face.
But Mara can see.
Nope, I was
No.
in the other one.
Oh yeah, you're in the other one, Selvar now.
No,
Oh, Mar.
I'm in the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's not
So-
a lot of darkness outside.
No, but you do see Clue with a dark mantle on his face. So you know.
Okay,
Screaming.
then in that case, we're doing things slightly different. So
You're gonna do what Jarlaxle just told you not to do.
Probably.
no. So I need Hibara to be 1 square again.
Okay, fair enough. Mistake. Obviously, we have to retcon and everyone recount stuff. But when I realized it, I let that go. Check. What would you like to do?
Okay. So we're just going to just gonna use the dash action, and that's it for her turn.
Friend, the rule though, I think.
I mean, he sees somebody who he thinks of as an ally in front of the thing on his face, so
Yep.
guess he's gonna try and take it off of me. Raw, just a strength check, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
try to rip it off.
DC 15.
Yeah. He
15.
rips it off of you, and he's holding on to it now, and it's screeching and blubbling in his hands. Your face. What? Here from the turn order? The turn order. Just. Oh.
You would
it's a
click the
token.
thingy thing.
Yeah,
The-
I'll just
the
do one by
darkness.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah. One,
All
two,
right.
three,
That's all right.
four.
Whoever's next. While I do that.
Well, Barry seems to be standing on the edge of darkness now.
Yes.
He's just going to be
But-
throwing blades at this thing.
It's like you hear stuff behind you. So
Yeah, but he's not turning around to fight those when he can see one.
I didn't make
So
roll.
this will be normal again. 11. Definitely not.
And a miss.
So the offhand 21.
Damage.
9.
9 psychic.
Okay.
Also, don't forget to hit the force that because you're blessed
Oh yeah, don't yes.
D4.
to do the attack rolls. Doesn't really matter.
It
at
won't
this
matter
point.
for the
It won't
11,
matter.
but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I get
In
that.
future.
I like when you throw bardic inspiration at somebody and they roll and they don't use that bardic inspiration to top it up when they miss, and you're like, do I tell them or do I just let them forget and remember next time as punishment? You know, like, well, if you would have rolled your remember you had bardic inspiration. Okay, 9. Sorry. All right.
Yeah, that'd be the whole turn.
All right, then we get next to Thelvar. Copy, and then one especially to your left or right, depending on.
So, assuming they've not changed positions, I'm going to attack roughly in the direction that I did before with a charged attack. 18. Well, 18 because of the +2 from Bless.
Yeah, it's the basis. Yep.
That's 5 damage.
Like gurgle and feet, and you don't hear that thing next to you anymore.
Okay, and you'll listen out for the other one and try and attack it with the offhand, which misses, and with the extra attack, which hits.
Okay, roll your damage.
10.
Okay. That is the one that's got the spell, so let's see if it makes its con saving throw. Yes. Okay, so still in darkness. Face now. And Habara is standing there, and friend, and you're outside, and you're gasping for air.
Oh, Cole is visibly fucking pissed at this point. He's just staring at that thing in fucking friend's hands, and he's, if you want to fucking kill you slowly, but that's what we'll have to do. You're just gonna fire stab it. 15. Fuck. Oh, 15 is it? Nice. In that case, I do 24 damage.
There's no disadvantage because you're not in darkness anymore.
Actually, you got.
Oh, yeah, I got rid of. Oh, yeah. So you're looking at 20. Nice.
Oh, yeah, you can describe it.
I do 24 damage to it. After just having this. Yeah, it just, as he friend rips off his face, finally he has a breath. And as soon as Abaz is done, he just starts chanting the spell. So as his sword catches flames, and he just stabs it straight in the mouth, and just off the other end, just with the swipe of his sword, just flings it back into the room. Fucking bitch! He just runs straight through the darkness, just up to next to Perry, and just stab that thing fucking now. And he gives Perry advantage against that guy.
Oh, you can't see him though. I don't. Can you see him from where?
No, he ran into the room. Yeah,
sorry. I was looking
out of there. Yeah.
But you had to walk through the dark. Are you skirting around the edges of the darkness?
I mean, he was just running straight through it, so he knew. Because he was over here, darkness goes up to here, so he would have been able. Okay. Even though he partially had to go to darkness, he would know he was there and just have to go straight.
Buried to get there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's his turn.
Big. Can kind of let's see. Here,
Kristi. Wait, before you go, did Thelvar attack? No, you're not. Okay. Did Thelvar attack this guy?
Yes.
No, he attacked the guy to the left of him, not the guy below.
Oh, never mind. Kristi did roll the Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
I see that now.
Yep, no worries. So Krippik is going to basically, he can kind of hear noises and stuff. He's going to reach in a hand to the darkness, and he's going to try to grab at somebody. Let me see. All right. First, I'll do it to see if he can actually find anyone. Nope. He just fumbles around in darkness. He's trying to Oh no, sorry, that was the wrong.
That was the dark mantle.
Yes, wrong sheet. Let me try again. A little bit better for Kribbig. Oh yeah, much better. All right. So Mara, you feel a hand like not like a wing thing, but like a firm hand, grab your arm and start to pull you. Do you resist?
Hell no. Well, shit.
Yeah,
Well,
she's in the dark.
Like sitting down, so
She's
pouting.
Dark?
But would
yeah, she missed with her sword and she sat down and pouted.
Oh, okay.
yeah, she crossed her like sitting down Indian style, pouting.
Yes. Sometimes I'm having to like read things while you guys are talking, and so I have to selectively like pay attention. So, but anyway, yes. So yeah,
my mother
you feel
does that to me too.
you feel a hand on your shoulder, and it just starts pulling you. What do you do?
All right, if I'm gonna resist, what do I roll?
You would roll, and we do like athletics, strength athletics to kind of resist it, or dexterity or acrobatics to get away.
There
All
you
right,
go.
let's see if Kribbig is able to get higher than your 10. Yeah, you kind of like, what the hell? But you end up getting 5. You know, who's looking down, smiling at you and saying, "Pains in the ass, aren't they?" And you're just sort of prone on the ground now. Well, not prone. You're not face down. You're actually like the other way.
Well, Mara looks up at him and just kind of goes, "I'm a human. I live in darkness." So your point. The fact that I whiffed it every single time.
Yeah, you do that when you can't see it.
Mara's just like, I whiffed it. Yeah, it's sad. So let's see. So if Mara skirts along this way, she can avoid the icky thing, right? The icky pool of darkness.
It's about parry, but yeah, you can get there.
Yeah, it technically allies just count as rough terrain, so it's just 10 feet of movement to get past there instead of 5.
Right. So I'm gonna stand right there. Be my big old tank self.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go into a rage.
Okay.
Hopefully this works. Am I still blessed?
Yeah.
All right.
It's like a minute, so that's 10 turns.
Awesome.
You're so good.
All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and throw one of my javelins. Oh well, that was shit.
Unfortunately, yeah, it sort of manages to fly out of the way and avoid the spike of your javelin, and it goes clattering.
But before she finishes, like as she watches it fly past, she goes, "All right, I'll remember this. Don't think I don't have a bat, and you are a bat. I'm gonna hit you with one." Nope, that's it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Kristi's turn. All right. Player. So, first. All right. Yeah. Oh shoot. It's now pitch black again, Mara.
So
Can she?
no more advantages against this guy. Fuck.
Can Mara just do? Can Mara have a reaction?
She can add, but
You have a reaction ability, but what reaction do you have?
Basically, the second all the lights go out, Mara crosses her legs and sits back down. Can I do that?
But first.
Okay, fine. That I gotta kill the four.
Yeah. That's you sort of you would be like a free action on your next turn.
Okay.
But first, you have to resist to see whether. Anyway, what is it? 14 doesn't hit you, right?
14 hit?
Don't
Yes,
think.
it does.
Oh, but you're blinded, so it's.
20 as well.
Oh yeah, it's actually you're right because you're blinded. It has advantage on you. So yep, you've got now one of those things on your.
Oh, fun.
Please, you have the strength modifier.
Just gonna that is. Other two will also
Okay.
do two. It's
And
getting
I
pretty
took
quiet
5
by
points
you.
of damage, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Wait, no, sorry, wait. Oh, puppy. Remember? No. It's me. Anyway,
No.
the pokey.
What?
Maybe not, probably. But there's one little pokey pup baddie. All right. All right. It is your turn.
Well, so first up, let's look in through the door. All we see is Perry. I think is the Olu. Is Clue in the darkness?
Technically,
He's
he's
just
like he's like there's a sliver of him that isn't, but like the two ends of him is.
There are two, globes of darkness, and the two of them are just standing between them, going like, "Don't move, don't step
Okay,
forward."
so she could actually see like a chunk of Clue that's not enveloped in darkness over Perry's head.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Then she'll just say to Perry, "Perry, get Clue to come here."
And that's her turn?
Yep. Well, she'll ready a spell for if Clue comes here, but
Okay. What is Friend gonna do? I think Friend would be very confused by all this. This is not something they've been prepared for in life.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to deal with darkness. Doesn't know how to deal with things that grab onto faces, although he doesn't need to breathe, so that's at least nice.
That's true. That's true. If they did crush his skull, it wouldn't matter because he doesn't need to breathe.
But he's confused and he doesn't think it's helpful to go into the darkness, so he's just kind of standing there hoping somebody tells him what to do. Doesn't know what to do.
So scared. I'm confused. Perry, there are two bubbles of magical darkness around you. You hear a lot of flapping, and you hear a lot of flapping coming from the north. Sorry, what was that about outside?
Yeah. Perry just goes, "Clue, you're wanted outside."
Oh.
And then Perry is going to try for this one again, even though he definitely can't see it now.
You're just going to throw a knife into the darkness?
Yep, I will put on disadvantage.
Okay, well, you can't pick which one.
Okay.
Can't really target something and then, so. Just, what do you think is that?
It's just going by sound. And
Yeah, exactly. Just throw it and chuck it in there. Oh,
Good
yeah,
old
nice.
brain
Oh, it's
spray.
disadvantage because you're...
Don't forget a D4.
Oh, yes.
Blast.
If you get the 4, you can make it...
at that. I even made the
Yeah!
Ooh, nice. Boost it to 16. That's a hit.
Plus, sometimes it does things.
Wow.
All the time. All right, so 30 damage. Roll D. 1, 2, 3, okay.
I mean, there's one of them Perry definitely wouldn't be able to hit still. So
All in
there's
darkness.
that.
No, they're all in pitch darkness.
Yeah, but Perry still wouldn't be able to hit that one. There's no way Perry could hit that one.
It's all your way.
Can't see it, and there's
Yeah.
a wall in the way. It stops
You wouldn't be able to
it.
throw it at it, is the point.
Yeah, yes. So do a D4 minus 1. Okay. Well, it's not the one that was concentrating, but it does take 13 damage.
Did I hear a
You
ding?
did hear a ding. Ding, get a ding, ding, ding.
I accidentally
Right.
touched my glass with my
That's
nail.
all right.
That was it.
Ding.
Anything else?
Now, does bless one time?
No.
Blast lasts for a minute.
Oh, okay, in
No.
that case.
I started like 2 or 3 turns ago, I think. So 7-ish more turns.
Well,
Should have kept track of it better.
here goes another blade. I'll put the disadvantage on. 18.
Okay. Yeah. Right now.
That poor one has now been
Same
hit
one.
twice.
Worked out one guy in particular.
That one hasn't done anything offensive yet and just gets hit.
Then we
Yep.
Back to Old Faithful. So charge and strike.
okay. 14 won't. Yeah.
misses. So the offhand still
12.
missing. And the extra attack, is that going to? Yes!
Yeah.
7.
Needs to make a con saving throw. Just. Yep. Still in. That was everything. I always ask.
Yep.
Yes, just okay. Clue. You're wanted outside.
Yep.
You're like, excuse me,
That's
you have rough
first one.
terrain.
He's gonna move over here.
You should stop when you move here.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Kristi, make Clue 4 squares big.
Oh, you're gonna cast it enlarge.
Yep.
So Perry's just going to get
He's
shoved
just
to the
too big
side.
for the room now.
Yep.
Can't
And
get
Perry's
out
just
of
gonna get like shoved slightly aside by a
Clue can't
giant
get out of
Clue.
the door now. He had a plan. Now he's just big.
Wait, what happened?
For some reason, he got sent back.
Yeah, I'll undo whatever I.
Right.
It literally.
I'll put
Okay.
Perry
Wah,
there.
Thing and let me grab again. And ever so slightly. Up. So
He's just sucking at move. He's too big.
So you just feel, suddenly
Mara doesn't know
Felvar.
what to think.
No, I think you would be. I'm sorry.
I'm always in the vault. This room is too small for me. Big of a boy.
Oh Lord, help us.
The kind of now be your and it's your turn.
Literally just. It's not my turn. I don't know what to do now. Because he can't move through the hallway because it's too small.
Space through that hallway.
Well, there's other people there.
Just move them. You're big. It's fine.
Skinny thoughts, Clue.
I vote from. Gonna try and hit this guy in the face, I guess.
Don't forget, you do get a D4 on it to your damage.
Ooh.
If it's a straight.
And well, technically, I would get sneak attack because Mara is technically still next to them. Oh no, I have disadvantage. I can't get sneak attack. Fuck.
It's like Mara can't see shit, so
fuck disadvantage. So I'll just roll that again.
And if the attack
still
is
hit.
And if the attack is a strength attack roll, you do it normal because you get advantage.
Oh no, it's dex. And it's only strength checks, by the way. But it is a
That's
dex
okay.
stack because rapier. Yeah, so that is 12
You need also
damage.
D4.
12 damage against that guy, and
you can't pick
I
'cause it's-
also have the adjacent fire damage.
You can't
so
see.
yeah, I'll
can't-
just roll a d3 then. 40. So 2, whichever one that is.
The
You
same
also
guy
have a
who keeps
D4 added to the damage.
Also D4. Is that for dex attacks as well?
It's
Yeah.
just added to the damage because you're bigger.
1 more damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So your fist goes into the inky darkness, and it makes contact with something, and you just feel like the force of it. Your hand almost goes through it, and it just completely your hand has got like goo on it now. You basically have dark mental entrails and ichor all over your hand because you basically burst it apart. It only had 1 hit point left. So it wasn't like it was going to take that damage well.
And 6 damage to an adjacent.
No, 5 damage to. Oh yeah, 6 damage to the adjacent. So that's what because he can technically only hit this guy. So it's one of these three that takes 6 damage. But Cloak can't determine which because the fire is just gonna go where it's gonna go.
I roll 20 actually let me get to the actual token. I'm glad we did this experiment because it actually to have you guys show so many countries that it's just all right, so in a D1, and that was 6 damage, correct? This turn, sorry. Left character entirely. Yeah, and so door much nature in the darkness. So actually, Valric has an idea. And attempt to crack open a window. So even though I'm just rolling Krivig's sheet.
You just make him Kool-Aid Man it.
Also, just FYI, that was Clue's plan was until he suddenly became big.
All right, they're not that great in terms of strength. Oh no, I guess he could just shoot it out. Yeah, all right. He's just gonna pull out his pistol and he's gonna shoot the window.
It's the window. You could just like jump through it.
Yeah. Clears it out. Clears all that out. And like, so Mara.
Have you heard him say that?
Who?
Sorry, I said, would Perry have heard him say that?
Dark mantles. Why did it have to be dark mantles?
What the fuck is a dark mantle?
What
Fighting right now.
You could have just done an Erstal.
okay.
Does Habara hear Perry shout that from the doorway?
Oh yeah, I mean this is like a big stone building. You
mean,
guys can hear all the noises.
They're
and the
flying
screams.
squid things.
That grab onto your fucking face.
So Clue didn't do jack shit to help Mara take the thing off her face.
In fairness,
He
none
can't
of us
see it.
know.
No one
Yeah.
can see it. Okay.
No one can see it,
on
so
your
none of
face,
us know.
All you hear, Amara, so you've got this thing on your face, you know, it's sort of like, you know, closed your mouth and nose, you can't breathe. That's pretty much what you're focused on, right?
Okay.
And it's pitch black because it's covered your eyes. But
There's also a big man just kind of shoving you into the wall to get in there.
Cool.
yeah, suddenly you get like knocked over into the wall, and then shortly, a few seconds after that, there's like some kind of explosion, and you've got like on one side of your body now, you feel like you've got goo. But you don't, like, you just sort of barely register that because, yeah, this thing
I
on your
can't
face.
breathe.
You can't
All
breathe.
right, cool. So Mara's just like,
You can make a strength check to try and pull it off.
well, that was going to be my next step. So do I do a strength saving throw or just a regular
Just
strength
a
check?
regular strength.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Huh.
And it's not
Oh,
a saving
nope.
throw, so you don't get a d4.
Nope. However, can I use a bonus? Was that my action or was that a bonus
Action.
Yep. That's your action.
Okay. Well, in that case, we're gonna go ahead. I'm still in rage, so I'm gonna go ahead, activate my Fury of Blows.
Think.
Oh, she gets to do what she
Make an
wants.
Does
attack.
that needs an attack roll?
Yes, it's immediately after you take an action
Oh, action.
on
Okay.
your turn.
Oh, it's a standard bonus attack that depends on making an initial attack.
Mhm.
Okay, fair
Right,
enough.
well, and then yes. So in this case, Mara's gonna go ahead and attempt to attack her face.
Okay. Which she would, yeah, you smack yourself in the face. And yeah, you as you make contact, you kind of like can feel some bones, you think, maybe breaking in the creature on your face. Homebrew, fuck you because fuck you creatures that I'm adopting.
Monsters?
So, yeah, yes. So I don't know that you have.
So
So it's half of.
good to know.
Yes.
If my character dies, I know who to blame.
Yes.
And he's probably not listening or watching the stream. And he's just gonna get a really mean hate-a-gram from me going, I hate you.
So it's only like it's
right.
run down to 6, so 3 damage. And yeah, you basically
Okay.
like that hurt
but I
more
get a
than
second
just
one.
yeah. I love the fact you're just willing
Yeah.
to take this damage. Like I've got more I know I'm stronger than you. I know.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I basically take 6.
Yes.
Okay.
6 to deduct.
I know, but I did
'Cause
right. I
it was
did 2
disadvantage.
attacks. So I basically went whoop and missed myself. All right,
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
And he hesitated a little bit because it hurt again. All right.
Oh yeah, like
Oh, Beastie 1.
I did that solely so I could stay in rage.
Yeah, so you could take damage. Hey, that really enough. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna who they're going. Felrict, and then I'll go to Perry, and then we'll deal with Thelvar at the end. So, all right.
What about the guy on my face?
And the guy in your
Yeah,
face?
that also-
Yes. When he, sorry, you're right. As I'm coming down, because he gets to kind of crush you a little bit. But first, he makes the attack on Felrict. I should just do it. Oh fuck!
Oh,
Or
Get wrecked.
he tried to help us.
All right. Now, same to you, Perry, and then I'll do Mara. I just want to know if they've.
Wow.
Yep. And Mara, this. Attack. So I'm just 20 and add their attack.
Okay.
Oh, I did it again anyway. Fuck it. Whatever. Well, okay. Oh no, it's just 10. Okay. 17.
That missed. So it doesn't
It
matter.
says 17.
Don't you have advantage while they're on your face?
Oh yeah, they do have advantage on your face, but
Okay.
17 hits because that's their base. They have their pluses on
Shit.
top of it. Your guys are like a +6, +7 at this point, so I always thought that was fair.
+8.
Yeah, exactly. So,
+8 if I bother using a short sword.
but of course I didn't roll the
Wait a
damage.
second. Would they, or are they not affected by their own darkness if they like blind sense? Because otherwise
No.
they would have disadvantage from
No, they
the
have
darkness.
they have echolocation. They have like blind sense because they learn from the dark, underdark. Will they attack again off of another one? Oh. Okay. Off descriptions, but next time I'm going to bloody do it. All right. So this is just to get the damage at the end. So no.
So 4.
Mm-hmm.
I can do math. There we go.
Roll 20 is laggy, and then also. Okay, so the one for you, Thelvar, is going to make a crushing attack, try to get on your face as well. 19 hit?
Yep.
Okay, so you two, 13. Blinded and suffocating. Oh my gosh, did the man...
It did.
Now you guys know why I hated fighting.
Well, there
these
is
things.
one left.
Round, so it's looking for a face.
I mean, Clue's face is right there.
There is a clue still there.
They
No.
can only attach to medium or smaller creatures.
Yep, they
Yeah.
can't.
But they could, like, slap.
As if it's got a different attack. I don't know. Does it have a different attack?
No.
I mean, it's also only for the attachment. They can still roll the attack. They just can't attach to you.
It'd be like having a little octopus on your face.
All right. So you
Where
won't be
you're
able
just
to
like, oh, thanks.
talk me into it. You're getting.
Oh, great!
You'll be fine.
Just like seeing Clue get abused.
I'll half the damage again, so I only take 6.
It's
you're not
on your
suffocating.
face.
You tried, but you're too big.
Okay. Hibara.
So, looking through the doorway, the only thing she can see is Clue's butt. So,
I could see.
Yep.
His massive ass.
Yep. So, I guess she's gonna go see what Belric is doing.
Oh.
Oops. I guess she's just gonna just hope to roll well. Nope.
Really strong, really like once it gets in there, like it kind of wraps around your head. It doesn't just sort of like hug your face, but you know how like the alien creatures sort of like enveloped your heads, their heads, and sort of like almost 360'd them in their embrace.
Yep.
That's what's on his face. And you guys have.
So I just realized Friend does not have vision on himself, so he's currently just in the darkness because nobody's around him anymore. But I did find him, and considering he just saw Hibara somewhere, he's gonna run up next to her, and he is barely out of range.
Okay. But he's
So
closer than he was
it's
before.
very stern.
Hey,
Oh dear. Poor Perry.
I know, poor Barry.
Well, there's only one thing Perry can do.
What's that?
Stab himself.
Oh!
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that. It's your strength is a 0 too, right? So it wouldn't change anything.
It's 0.
Yeah. Okay,
So-
I'll take that. All right. Yeah, you managed to pull it off your face. You gulp in air. And you look down at it. It's not quite as hideous as it was in in darkness, right? No, you're not.
You can just about
Areas
see
of
it.
the
but-
darkness.
Yes, you can see it. And I mean, it is ugly. It is pretty terrifying.
So
And-
Perry's just going to use his bonus action to make an unarmed attack.
okay.
Because he can't use his blades.
And
And
you
he
miss.
misses.
Yeah.
D4.
Oh, yeah.
because-
You got your
yeah,
blast.
the D4.
Going.
I generally recommend that people like open up click on their token and open up the icon thing and like put a dot on your character to remind yourself that you're.
So yeah, a 17.
I just
Mhm.
I have a toggle on my
Yeah.
Yeah,
sheet, so I just activate that.
yeah, I just don't have a blank unarmed attack, no bonuses on it. So
Oh right, yeah,
Okay.
fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Right, so 17 hits. So
Yes.
it's a 1d4 for damage on an unarmed.
1d4 plus strength. So
So
1.
the d4.
But it's obvious. You didn't realize how
For the
sweet
moment.
the air was. 1 point. Okay, yes, that. It's dark. You can't breathe. Alhana? Are you muted?
Hello?
Yeah, there you are.
Hello.
You're back now.
Uh, Yeah, gonna try and pull this thing off then.
Okie doke. Give me a strength. Yeah, let's see how strong you are. You get your
Not
hands
strong.
around it. Yeah, but it's just it's got you in so many
actually-
different places. Oh, you're blessed.
Do I,
Yeah, you're
yeah,
blessed.
Blessed is only
Ability
for
rolls.
saves, unfortunately, not for checks.
Oh, guidance. That's guidance on ability rolls. Yeah, bless is for attacks and saving throws.
Saves.
Yeah,
hmm
guidance is for ability checks. Yeah. All right. Anything with a bonus action or anything like that?
nope.
Okay. All right. Just checking. Clue. You're big.
First,
You're bad, and you're
perception.
here.
So does
Yep.
a 16 mean he has an idea about what's happening with Perry and Mara?
Let's see.
The
You,
perception.
yeah. I mean, if they're in the light, you can see them, but if they're in the darkness, you can't. So you can, I guess,
I mean, it's
hear.
mostly
You can see
would
Perry.
he hear? No, would he hear like Mars, like obviously like muted as similarly as he was when the thing was on his face, or is he just like, well, there's just stuff around?
From my understanding of where the battle is now, based on your locations, Clue would be able to see that Perry pulled off one of the dark mantles and is sort of like wrestling it in his arms. You know, just like I don't know, like a bat, but kind of like an umbrella bat. Just wah.
Okay, so he can see that one, so he would have, well, not disadvantage on them, so he would be attacking that guy with his flame blade then, because he gets sneak attack. Yep, and he does 21 damage against the one Perry is holding, and 5 damage would jump over to the one that's on Mara's face.
All right. It only had 1 point of damage from Perry, but its hit points are 22. So you kill it between the two of you. You take it out.
Oh, also another D4 for the damage. So technically, I actually did 22 damage against it.
How much damage am I taking?
Well,
Oh.
for 5, which would be 2.
Yeah, which is psychic.
Mm-hmm.
You breathe
So,
no matter what, right?
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as Perry just like rips this thing off his face, just kind of punches it. Suddenly, just like a big ass fucking rip, just fucking comes down and just fucking rips this thing in two.
As it took damage, does it need to make its con save?
It's
I
dead.
mean, the dead one. Oh no, you mean to want Samara? Okay.
Yes, because I'm.
Wait, can Mara see now?
Because I'm assuming.
No.
No. It's not on your head, but it's taken damage.
The one on her head took damage,
so
but
it's the one on above,
correct.
not the one casting the darkness. Okay.
Correct.
And considering all of that happened, Clue is gonna just kind of blindly try and muscle himself through the darkness.
He's gonna head into the darkness and hope.
See where he gets. Yep.
All right, so move is going to the see if he can like help maybe in the next. Hebara. Oh yeah. All right. As you pass by Saloon, he's staring daggers at you. And at this point, Jarlaxle is actually looking at the doorway and not really paying attention to him, but he is just. Really,
I thought Kribbig was the crazy one.
No, Kribbig is sort of like not as good as Felric, but definitely friends with Felric, whereas Saloon was the mass murderer. That was the one that Jarlaxle was keeping by him.
The guy that stabbed Clue.
Yes, correct. The
And
guy
shot Delvar.
Yes.
I mean, they all shot Delvar.
No. It was
No, it was just the one.
No, it was both of them because you attacked, and then as they pulled out their guns, Saloon's like, "God, I love my job." And Kribbig looked at him and said, "Dude, you're kind of weird. You need to back off this stuff." And then they both fired, and then they both hit, and then Delvar dropped. So it was kind of a Kribbig. You know, sometimes it's when you're in that kind of line of work, having people who are fine with killing people is really useful, but they're also a handful, you know. So he. Elric will make an attempt to, using Kribbig's cheat, to pull the damn thing off of him. You can see him like twisting and turning his body, and he's also like not just sort of he's not pulling it like getting his hands around it and trying to pull it down. What you would be able to see, Hebara, as you will probably round the corner and next time, is that he's more like getting his hands underneath the arms and then trying to push outwards, as opposed to like just trying to pull with one set of muscles. He's trying to almost like breaststroke his way out of the dark mantle. So let's see how he does on his strength check. Shit! He's got a good idea. His.
I mean, Hebara is right there next to him
Well, he's in the house.
because she tried to pull it off last turn.
Oh, okay.
She's right there. She's right in the window.
Standing next to friend, had you standing like down here for me. So yeah, please if you
That's where she was.
Yes. Well, but you kind of you didn't give him the help action last time, so I don't think you can do anything.
Yeah, no. She just tried herself last time.
Yeah, I don't know why the map for some reason had you other so. Underdark buddy, like wrestle a dark mantle. Okay, that was Kribbig's turn. Oh, we're to the no, we're not to the beasties. I am all out of.
Mara.
Why is this? Oh, something got out of turn. Hold on, let me organize it. Here we go. First, we just went mad. All right, Mara, your turn.
All right. Yep.
Okay.
Let's try this again.
R.I.P.
That's okay. Mara has key. Mara uses key.
Yeah.
Mara, unarmed strike. God!
It's really hard to hit these things when they're on you.
Unless it's gonna save that.
And second whiff.
Yeah, these things are hard. Aren't they fucking annoying?
They're really super annoying.
I
However,
know.
at least I still have rage. That is the sole reason I am currently hitting myself, trying to hit myself in the face.
Hey, whatever you need to do.
Yep.
All right.
I gotta continue to attack.
Well, as long as it attacks you on its turn, that's enough to keep you enraged.
I mean, unless it suddenly misses.
Well, didn't you
Yeah.
also hit her? I mean, maybe it's from the start of her turn. Yeah,
I mean, this turn, she's safe, goes fire.
Yeah, and we're talking about 3-4 points at a time. It's nothing really. All right, Beastie's gonna go try to. All right, I'm just gonna roll with their. I can't be bothered with reading all that text again. It's too much. It's too much. Roll 20. So this is a +7. Oh yeah. He does damage to Felrict. So Felrict is going to. Where else? No, I can't. You've got you right, Mara?
Yes, I do.
Door. Come on. For the slight. Okay, roll 20. Just do whatever the fuck you want. I click the dice thing and it brings up the advanced roller instead of the other one. What was it? Oh, +7. 19?
Yep.
Okay, so that for bludgeoning damage. So I'll roll 2d6 plus, not -5. That would be nice though. +3. Roll. So half that. So 5. Correct. Thelvar, you also had a beastie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, beastie is trying to squeeze your head.
Yep, that'll be a hit.
So, actually, that's kind of nice with the advanced dice roller. If you're doing the same kind of damage over and over, at least you don't have to do it each time. So that's faster. For 14. Okay. That was one beastie, two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the one by.
Don't forget the one. Mm-hmm.
And it's going to, try to, it can't get on your face, but it's going to attack you anyway.
By clue.
Crit.
Oh.
So
fuck.
here's the first 2d6. 10 plus 12, 22.
Clue is fucking down.
But he's
Oh, no, wait a second. I can half that.
yeah,
Just
you're gonna do
remember,
cunning
it's
action
only
or
11.
something.
Yeah,
Or
it's
if
cunning dodge.
Yeah.
So he is alive with 8 health.
All right, I think those are the 4 beasties. That's all that. Off that beastie. Right, watching.
Yep. She's just gonna move slightly up the stairs, and she will. She can do the help action for friend to make the strength check.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah,
you can give
okay.
help to whomever you'd like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, then she will wave friend over.
That's a really good idea.
Just hey, help me get this thing off.
Yeah, so you use the Waterdeep sign language, and then you're able to communicate with friend.
Well,
but
she
also
use the Waterdeep sign language. She just points at the thing and she's pantomiming and saying, "Help me get this off."
All right,
They
well,
can pull in motions and stuff.
yeah. And anything else you want to do with your turn before we go to friend for the roll?
Nope, I believe that's all I
All
can
right,
do.
she's going to be helping out. All right, friend.
He's just gonna climb into the window and gonna try and help. 20.
Oh, damn, he helps. Yeah, pulls it right, just one-handed. Sees how kind of Felric is getting his hands underneath and sort of slides one of his nimble right arms on each side and just pops it off like a top of a cap. Poop. Goes, lands on the floor. Yeah, that's his action. Just, yeah. Anything else?
I guess he's gonna move into the bit more. Justin else tries to move through the window, and that's going to be his turn.
Oh dear. And Mara's still got one on her face.
Yes, I do.
Although
So
she's in the
Penny's-
darkness, so you can't see it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
you
he
can,
hasn't,
you
he
can
hasn't
swing.
heard Mara in a while, so he's going to assume and just throw his arms in and try and grab her and
Okay.
pull her out.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
would that be...
Give me a dexterity check to see if you are good at, like going in and grabbing 50.
Oh, God damn it. Penny, you're good at...
Oh, it wouldn't have mattered. Mara would have fought you.
We've got plenty of hero tokens.
Mm-hmm.
That's your turn?
Nope.
Okay.
Fairy doesn't want to go into the darkness too much.
Fair. Thelvar.
Gonna try and pull it off again. Oh,
Come on.
nope.
God, no, fuck, you're not, it's blessed, not guidance. Okay. Damn it.
Why is that rolling with disadvantage? Shouldn't that be a 14?
Yeah, but it's a 15.
Okay.
Like
I thought it was
15.
10.
Yeah, it's just a one-off. You're really getting the hang of it now. Now it's just sort of like you're arm wrestling it. You like maybe channel some Yagra. And then, like for next time. All right, Clue's turn.
Clue mostly remembers the thing trying to hit him, so he's gonna try and stab that.
Okay.
Well, he misses. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast level 1 healing word. So I get 6 HP back, which hopefully means I'm less likely to die. And that's gonna be Clue's turn.
Quick. Something.
Oh, actually, that reminds me, I should have been doing con checks because bless is concentration. I'm completely forgetting about this. So yeah, for my bless. I'll roll it now. Yeah, the last one. So that would have been a con save 11, and I make it. The fun thing about bless is it makes it easier to keep a bless.
Okay, so I know you do definitely count your bless toward your con saves. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Krippig is going to look at you, Perry. He's going to just sort of throw a hand out to you and say, pull me back in. What do you do? Or pull me back out, he says. He's he sort of is walking toward the darkness, and he throws his hand out to you, to have you grab his hand.
Grab his hand and presumably...
Yep, so he basically...
wait until he gives a signal to pull him back.
Yep, he kind of plunges into darkness. And I'm going to say that between the two of you, he's actually not just sort of grabbing now. He's using your weight to swing back and forth. He's basically you have to anchor yourself a little bit because his full weight goes and you can feel him almost like you would try to save someone who was drowning, reaching overboard. You're basically trying to get as far away as possible. So I'll say that he'll get advantage because the two of you are working together on this. And here's his dex saving throw. All right, yeah. Grab, so it just makes it either way, but the advantage means he gets it. Mara, you once again feel like last time.
This time, Mara trusts it.
Okay, yep.
Mara trusts it.
Yeah, you're Perry.
So Perry pulls it.
Yeah, and between the two of you, you pull out a Mara from the darkness with a dark mantle wrapped around her face. So that's Krivic's turn, and it is now you're pulled along the floor, Mara. And it was only because he was swinging back and forth and was going high and low as well in case you were unconscious. Because before, because you were sat on the floor, he didn't catch you. But then he realized where you like to sit for some reason in battle, so he swung lower. And if you want to do another check, you can. Strength check, 15. Oh, yeah. Once you're out, you just grab it and almost like rip its arms to get it off your face.
So rip, and she goes, I now understand. You stupid xenomorph. And
yeah, you still have your bonus action.
We're gonna go ahead. What do I want to do? God damn it. Can I throw it and use that as an attack?
I think it'd be, because I think if you punch it, you're going to do more damage than just throwing against the wall, because the most you could do is like bludgeoning damage, but based on like a fall in the room isn't really long enough for you to get a good amount of velocity to do serious damage.
Well, what if I throw it to the floor? Like, boom! Like,
well,
another.
Do you want to like punch it to the floor?
Can I do that?
Yeah.
As my bonus action?
I mean, are you doing it like as a key thing with one of your monk?
No.
Oh, you would just want an unarmed strike on it.
I just want, yeah.
Is that okay? I don't know unarmed strike rules on if they're actions or how.
Because I know monks have a specific thing. Yeah, you can do it as a bonus action, but I don't remember if you need your action to be an attack for that.
Wait, hold on. Let's see. Level 1, blah blah blah.
Should be a level 1 thing. Yeah.
You can roll in place of a normal damage of your unarmed strike. It doesn't say you can use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon. On your turn, you can make an unarmed strike as a bonus. You can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action. For example, you could take an action and an attack with a quarterstaff, and you can also make.
Yeah, you took an action to get it off.
That's if you use an attack action, which
you need to use a monk weapon, and then you can do it as a bonus action.
Okay, so not this turn.
Well, no, it says. It says an unarmed strike or a monk action. Well,
yeah, but before you're allowed to do it, you need to make your initial attack with.
That's the definition they use as of an action with.
I'm looking at it here. When you use the attack action with your unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm. So it has to be attack.
To make the attack action first to be able to attack as a bonus action.
Right. And the strength check is not an attack.
Yeah, correct. It's just an action. Okay. Yeah. So on your next turn, though.
What that means I fall out of rage.
Didn't you take?
No, because you took damage.
Yeah, you took less. You took damage from the beasties last round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you take or deal damage over a turn.
Okay.
Yep. So you are still raging. Your rage is up.
Right.
Never fear. It's the beast. That is on Fel. Because he can't.
It's also Felrex now. Remember?
Sorry. Can you say that one more time?
Friend
it's off.
It off.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. You're right. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just gonna. While it's on the ground, then he is definitely going to take out his pistol, and he's gonna shoot it.
It's not Felric's turn yet. It's still the beastie's turn. Right.
It's the beastie's turn. Yeah. It's the beastie's turn. Wrong sheet. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Oh, Kristi has been very, very tired. I've got a friend coming, and as a consequence, I spent like 7 hours yesterday cleaning, and a further 2 hours today cleaning, plus doing my session, plus doing the session, plus doing my show. So,
busy day.
it doesn't know any better, right? It's from the Underdark.
Mhm.
So let's see if it's gonna get on Friend's face.
That hits, but I think it needs advantage before it can attack face.
The dark.
And it's and we're not in the dark, so it can't
Mhm.
touch.
So
It is
9.
gonna still be doing 9 damage though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
So-
I assume it's non-magical.
It's non-magical.
So yeah, that is at the very least halved.
Then the one that's concentrating on the spell is going at you. Can't get on your face, but it is going to still give you an attack. All right.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Mhm. You gave yourself healing word. So yeah, 10. Can you half that again?
Yeah, 10. I half that again. So yeah, 9. Redo my con save for D10, and plus is gone.
Good while it lasts.
Yep.
All right.
The box is unchecked.
Beastie is dead. The Mara beastie is on the ground.
No, it's not. It's still in my hand.
Oh, it's still in your hand. All right, it's gonna try to hug your face again. Sorry, it's just what it would do.
Well, I'm no longer. At least I'm no longer in the.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have advantage. So, it still does damage, but it can't attach to your face.
Yep.
All right. So, 16. Does that hit or not?
6 damage. Yes, it does.
Okay. 6 damage. And Fel, have yours on you, or did you pull it off? I can't. Oh, you missed by 1 in the last. So
Oh no.
you in its way there, and this is going to be a +7. 20.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So. Floor nearby you.
Bees.
Okay. So bees. Right. The bees are coming. All right. Con save. What do they have? That's not the worst con save. They don't do. They've got better stealth than anything. Oh, 15.
Just made it.
Just made it. Any half damage for that, or is it all or nothing?
Nope.
Nope. It's
Okay.
just a cantrip.
Okay. Anything else for you?
Nope. That'll be all.
All right. Friend.
Oh, Friend's finally gonna get to do something. He's swiping at it. He does 5
fuck
piercing
yeah.
damage. Gonna swipe at it again. 8 piercing damage,
13.
and then swipe at it again.
Yeah.
Another 6 piercing damage.
All right. So 13 and 19 total.
Yep.
I think it had taken like 6 damage. Time. Yeah, 6. So, oh shit, you said 19 total?
Yep.
Yeah, you can describe its fire. It's a slashy death.
So as Friend rips this thing off of Felix's face, and he just tries to go for his and just scrapes a big scratch across his face.
Mhm.
He's just goes in with his rapier, cuts off one tentacle, cuts off the other, and then just shoves it his dagger right in its beak, as it just kind of spasms and just goes entirely flaccid.
Nice. Dead dark mantle. Accomplished. Okay. It's helpful. I tried to make the X
He's
thing go
going to
and it won't, so.
Perry's going to shout at her bow to hold it away from her face as he goes to throw his blades again.
All right.
And he can see. So advantage comes. So sneak attack goes on.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
17.
Roll roll 20 to call it up. So 17. Oh, you can describe how it dies.
So Perry just throws the psychic blade. The pink blade flies past Kribbig and impels straight through the creature and then vanishes. And the creature just dies as its mind expires.
In Mara's hand.
In Mara's hands.
Mara looks at the thing and goes, "My hero?"
All right,
Now the
Thelvar.
question is, wait.
Uh-huh. Sure, yeah.
Just trying to think.
Yeah.
So there's that one is attacking Clue. Was that?
No, that's the one that just died because Trent stabbed it.
So there's
it's-
just one
it's
randomly
one
in
that's
this
attacking Clue,
darkness.
Randomly in the darkness. yes.
Okay.
No,
Goodbye,
back-
sneak. Goodbye, sneak attack.
No, because it's in the darkness, so you have
Wouldn't have
disadvantage,
advantage,
which means
yeah.
you can't trigger sneak attack.
That's why I've turned that
I
off.
mean,
Oh, okay.
there.
the thing is, it's not as much because you can also do sneak attacking things that are just next to enemies of them, but you can't have disadvantage.
Yeah.
But he can't see, so
Yeah.
he's just trying to throw it at sound.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you
And
can
he
throw
misses.
things. Yeah. Yeah, so hey, it's worth a shot, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Thelvar, we believe in you. You're gonna roll 15 this time.
Nope.
Yeah, you hear like Thelvar's feet shifting around and no flappy in the darkness to the south of you, Perry. So right. Clue.
He is just gonna try and stab the thing that's trying to kill him again.
Okay.
And he fucking misses. And he's once again gonna try and heal himself.
Okay.
Because he does not like dying.
Does anyone like dying?
Weirdos. Up to 15 again.
So, Amara, are you standing up now?
Yeah.
Or are you standing? Okay.
I am upright.
It's off
Yes.
kind of the stabby things, and throwing. Reaches out his hand and says, "Hold me until I tell you to pull."
I can do that.
All right. So he's gonna just go right. Going to try to. So, where are you, Kribbig? Don't tell me I closed your sheet. Why? Sheet. So you need to pull up. That is worth waiting for. Yes. All right. So here's a dexterity throw to see if he can identify you in the darkness. This is you this time, but he's going to try in the next turn. Mara. And reach and miss, and he'll use the rest of his movement, not half, but a couple feet of it. Mara, your turn.
All right.
So
Mara is like, okay, let's get Delvar. And so, is he going to come out of the dark?
move him.
So he came out, and you're now taking his place.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I moved his token. So yeah.
So Mara's going to go in
Mhm.
and roll dexterity.
You grab Thelvar. Thelvar, you in the suffocation. Yeah, you feel like a hand on your arm. Go ahead and give me a strength check, Kelsey. Okay. Do you try to resist it at all, Thelvar, when you feel like a human hand on your arm?
Thelvar's just struggling to breathe because he's had a thing smothering him for 6 turns so far. So
Yes.
no, he doesn't.
Yeah. You just sort of like you doesn't take much. You like kind of leave of his very tips of your fingers, so you're not able to pull very much, but Thelvar instantly recognizes that he's being helped, and so he just lets himself be led in the direction that will get him out of the darkness. So yeah, between the two of you, Thelvar, you can basically help you and out in the area.
Okay. So we're still in the dark. Oh wait, nope, we moved out of the dark.
Like
The what? Which is the one that was casting the darkness?
So you're just pulling the darkness along.
oh, that's it's along because it's still concentrating. All right, well now you're all together. It's not so.
So you just hear Perry go, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Why are you guys swearing? This thing keeps hitting me. I don't like it.
Just a reminder, guys, we have a hard stop at 1.
Yeah.
In 15 minutes.
Yes.
Wow, this fight is taking a
Yes,
while.
it has.
Mostly because it's in darkness and we have the advantage on everything.
All right.
Like we have 2 rogues and everything's in fucking darkness.
17. Does that hit Thelvar? Don't think it does.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that's
Alright.
my AC.
All right. So, for the beasties round, it's just you and Clue. I think that's left. So 11.
Mm-hmm.
And next beastie roll. I'm just gonna call all your baddies from now on beasties. 15 hit. I'm sorry,
Nope.
13. Okay, all right. So you're all right. The one that's floating around in the. Laura.
Ibarra.
We're gonna end this. Yep. The big bubble of darkness that she can hear Clue in, but can't see him.
Let me
It's
get
on.
fire. Oh, dispel magic. Also works.
What? It's third. Okay.
Highest level we can do.
All right. I have to check.
Darkness is second, I believe.
Yes, I think you're right, but
yeah,
I wanted
we're
to
here
just check while
upcasting it, but-
attached. Dark mental speed. I'm just looking for how if it can. Because you guys have the same information I have. While attached, speed becomes 0. Yeah. Okay, I guess it's just a magical straight up a counter spell kind of thing. So I'm.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. She's gonna tell Clue to have at it because now they can see that floaty beastie right there in front of him.
All right, but first is a friend.
Yep. He's just gonna. I mean, I guess a slide under Clue's legs. To do it and start stabbing it. Mhm.
I like the idea of friend just diving on the ground, sliding
9.
through your legs.
Miss. Mm-hmm.
All right, so 2.
So a total of 14 damage.
What he had
Mm-hmm.
was in my neighborhood. Oh, you can describe how he's 2 over. How friend kills it. So he slides through Clue's legs.
Yeah, so as like the darkness lifts, like he just slides through Clue's legs as like this thing is just like trying to attach on to Clue, but it's like he's too big for it, so he just kind of grabs one of the tentacles, like slashes it like across like the beak, and as he like returns back, it just kind of jumps out of the way, but then he just like flips it over to like the dagger, just like pulls from his sleeve and just like stabs it in the brain.
Awesome. Harry, you're back in darkness, but you can feel someone moving next to you. You can hear also like the sound that these dark mantles are making as Thelvar stood right next to you.
Can I roll athletics to climb on top of Thelvar and try and grasp this creature.
What I will let you do
hand.
is, because it's in the darkness, it'll be a disadvantage, but you can try to see if you can grab Thelvar and pull the other thing off of him. So
It's
it'll
not
be
pull off of him, it's
or pull
climb
whatever.
up onto Thelvar so
Sure.
you can get a good grasp and help Thelvar.
Sure. Oh, okay, sure. You want to help with your next action? Yeah, that's fine. You can just do the help action. All right. So you feel someone clamber on you, Thelvar. Yeah, and there seem to be like you pulling at the thing on your face, and it's your turn. You're being helped.
Okay, and what does that do for me?
Oh, gives you advantage on your next strength throw.
So normal,
Yeah.
because my actions are still at disadvantage.
Yep. So it cancels it out. You have a normal roll now.
It shouldn't be. You should get advantage. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter now.
No,
Yeah,
I'm blind because I've got a thing covering my head, and I'm in darkness.
So, but not
Does
anymore.
blindness affect
I will check the card.
action?
Yeah.
I'm still blind.
I mean, it's on your face. I feel like being blind doesn't make it harder to figure out where it is.
Yeah.
It
And it doesn't matter because you rolled a 22.
Yeah, it's attack rolls, and a strength saving throw wouldn't be an attack. So, yeah. But together you did it wonderful. The dream work made the dream work. So, yeah, you've got that thing. Deep gulps of air, Thelvar. And your bonus action.
I will just hold on to it tight and hope someone else can hit it on their turn.
All right.
Yeah, I've got no attack I can do.
Oh, it's still dark, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
For a concentration check. Okay. Clue, there's one bubble. Yeah, whatever you'd like to do. Friends there, you got some squished bits.
I mean, doesn't have a lot of help left. Doesn't exactly know what's in the darkness. He does hear his friends in trouble. And he is big, so he has some confidence at this point. So he's gonna run in there and see if he can help. Now, can he? The answer to it might very much be no. 19! He helped!
Yeah. So
9 damage.
So 9 damage.
Plus a d4.
Yeah, positive 4 because still big.
Uh-huh.
I only rolled ones on those things.
A nice 10.
It's a round number. It's perfect.
But it was a 1. Yes. You did 9? Okay, it's looking
10.
well.
10.
10. Ah, okay, yes. It's still up, but it sounds bloodied. I feel like it's desperate. All right. All right. Krebig.
Doesn't it need a roll concentration?
It did.
Concentration throw?
I
That
think
was the
that was
18.
D20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yep. So basically, who's darkness over there? Oh, right. A bit of Krebig, and Krebig is holding on to you, Mara. And so he's going to. So I mean, okay, I just made this up, but I figure drow elves have a system of cooperation to fight dark mantles because they do it so often. And when you see like one part of a person, you could be like standing in darkness facing forward and your butt could be out, but you wouldn't know, right? So there's a, I was going to say, if Krebig starts walking because Black starts pulling him out, would you go with him or would you stay where you can hear the battle being?
I'd probably go with him.
So gonna basically like pull you, so in your next turn, next time if you want to, you can get a hit off if you want to before you leave, but so if you want to make an attack or do something before you leave, like help Thelvar and then like follow Krebig out of the darkness. Good direct. And it's your turn if you'd like to do try to find Thelvar in the dark and get the beastie off his
Am I still holding? I'm still holding Thelvar, right?
Yeah, true. And you could, like, basically, you don't know. I would say that you're not at disadvantage then, because she pulled you out.
It might be a good idea to not pull me out, because, like last time, it'd be pulling the darkness as well.
No, pulling the thing off your head this time. She's got you. She doesn't have to find you. She's already got you. Yeah. So it's just about doing a strength check.
Thelvar's still holding on to it. So...
Yeah, it's okay.
Wait, are you holding, like, it's on your face, right, Thelvar?
No, I've got it off my face, but I'm still holding on to it.
Okay. All right. So
not that Mara can see that,
but Thelvar could shout that.
Yes, we need him properly, right? Proper communication.
And also, Mara doesn't know that it's off Thelvar's face yet.
Well, she could hear him breathing.
So I can hear you breathing now.
Because you'd be like,
he did gasp, didn't he?
Yeah.
So at this point, Mara has experienced what it feels like to like have the thing detached, and she's like, okay, so Thelvar is breathing. She feels herself being pulled and goes, Thelvar, we're moving. I'm going to go ahead and take an unarmed strike at the creature.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
make your attack. Yeah. Thelvar's like,
holding on to Thelvar. So Thelvar knows where Mara is.
Mm-hmm.
So Thelvar can move the creature into Mara's range.
Sure. You don't need to be holding on to me for that. He can tell where your voice is coming from. So
I'm just saying we don't need super disadvantage. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I think she's describing what's happening. You know, like you would basically turn to face her with the thing, so it wouldn't be closer to her.
And I fell out of rage. Yeah, because I'm like, sure, you might hear my voice, but at least we're connected, so you know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's its AC.
Yes, it is.
11 damage.
All right, let me check. Where's the beast?
Please be dead. Be dead.
It's gone safe.
Oh, God.
So we get,
no, it's fine.
It
already had taken 17 damage. You can describe how it dies, and the darkness goes away.
So as the darkness falls, Mara is like, has Thelvar and reaches and like rips, like, because Thelvar is holding it, the strength of the unarmed strike pulls the creature apart, like in half, and it's like world just falls into light.
And as they all start being able to see again, they just see Penny hit the floor, having finally got nothing to hold on to.
So yes, the darkness lifts, and you all look around, blinking a little bit, almost overtaken by the brightness of the darkness compared to the magical darkness. And on that, we will close the curtain. Look at that. 6 minutes left before the top of the hour. So to make a punktlich end, thank you to my players. I tried to set an R&D level of difficulty, and I feel like I annoyed you, which was my goal.
I mean, having a bunch of things that create darkness in a group that has like 2 fucking rogues is hella fucking annoying.
I think R&D would be proud.
Yes.
I think we rolled pretty well. So
you guys did fantastic.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, as long as you have disadvantage, you can't get sneak attack. So, like, we have 2 people who were doing barely any fucking damage.
Well, I had to do something about Perry's cloak of displacement.
Yeah, fair enough.
And it never came up.
But anyway, this was a fun session, and it really is. I wanted to make the end of the campaign a bit climactic, so I wanted to throw you guys a big fight. Thank you, everyone, for your patience and your storytelling. So until next time, this time or a couple hours before next Sunday, it's goodbye from me and goodbye from the party. Say goodbye, party.
Goodbye, party.
Goodbye, party.
Hey, we did the bit.